Ever wake up in the middle of the night, suddenly hit with the thought that one day it all ends? What scares you most about death? Is it the physical pain or the idea of eternal oblivion? Whatever it is, there's one truth we all face. We're born to die, and ironically, that very fear might just be stealing the most precious parts of our lives. Topic might feel a little heavy, but I really want us to lean into it rather than shy away. Children are scared of trifles. Infants are scared of things they imagine. Ironically, many adults are scared of both. This quote from the philosopher Seneca might sound like a playful jab, but it actually hits on a deep issue: the invisible fear, especially the fear of death, that holds us back. We're afraid of loss, afraid of things we can't control, and then we spend our entire lives worrying, competing, and accumulating things we don't even need. Is there a way to live more fully, knowing that death is an inevitable part of the deal? The ridiculous fears of adulthood. When we were kids, we were scared of monsters, the dark, the boogeyman under the bed. As adults, we often get scared of things that are even more pointless. We fear losing our jobs, not owning a big house or fancy car, or what other people might think of us. Seneca was spot on. We grow up in age, but our minds get stuck in those childish fears. This fear doesn't just waste our time. It makes us feel small and insignificant in the face of life. Insatiable ambition, born from the fear of lacking. Most of us work our butts off to earn a lot of money, accumulate tons of possessions, not out of necessity, but out of fear. Fear of poverty, fear of not having enough, fear of being looked down upon. Even the struggle for power and social climbing often comes from a fear of being lesser. But honestly, the basic things we need to survive, nature provides. We sweat and toil just to buy expensive things, unnecessary luxuries. Ask yourself, when we die, can we take any of that with us? Death, our biggest fear, yet the easiest to accept. It's precisely the fear of death that strips our valuable time of its true worth. We worry, we panic, to the point where we don't dare to truly live, don't dare to do the things we want. But think about it. Once life ends, we won't feel anything anymore. Fear only exists while we're alive. So, why let the fear of something that won't matter when we're gone control our present lives? In the family, a father works himself to the bone his whole life just to buy a big house and a nice car because he's afraid his kids will fall behind their peers. He spends less time playing with his children, less time talking to his wife. Eventually, when he falls ill, his kids are grown and distant. He realizes that what he feared had stolen the most precious time with his loved ones. In work or society, a powerful boss constantly suspects and micromanages his subordinates out of fear of betrayal, of losing his position. He lives in a state of anxiety, trusting no one, and ultimately, the loneliness and stress take a toll on his health. In relationships, a young woman always craves a wealthy boyfriend because she's afraid of being poor, of being judged by others. She overlooks genuinely kind and loving people. In the end, even with all the material possessions, she still feels alone and empty. In health, someone so afraid of dying that they restrict their diet, avoid travel for fear of accidents. They live a dull life, confined to four walls. Eventually, illness still comes, and they realize they wasted their youth. In finance, a person with enormous wealth, but constantly lives in fear of losing it all. Every penny is carefully calculated. Their life is defined by numbers, devoid of joy or meaning. They are rich in assets, but poor in spirit. 5 practical lessons. Pause and listen. Take 10 minutes each day. Sit by yourself and ask, what am I really afraid of? Is this fear truly necessary? Facing your fears helps you realize they're often just illusions. Focus on the present. Instead of worrying about the future or regretting the past, truly savor each moment. Enjoy a good meal. Admire a blooming flower. Talk to a loved one. These small things are what give life meaning. Learn to let go. Let go of material desires, of unnecessary wants. Accept that some things are beyond our control. Letting go of the fear of loss is also how we truly appreciate what we have. Practice gratitude. Every morning when you wake up, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be simply being alive, seeing the sunlight, hearing birds sing. Gratitude will help transform fear into happiness. Live like today is your last day. Don't wait until you have enough money or enough time to do the things you want. Live fully. Pursue your passions starting today. When death comes, you'll have no regrets. Let's be frank and face this truth. From the moment you were born, every second of your life has been moving towards that final point. Death isn't a scary ending. It's an essential part of life. Accepting it isn't giving up. It's how we learn to live more fully and meaningfully. Remember, life isn't an endless journey, but a trip with a destination. And because of that, truly savor every moment on that path. Don't let fear steal what you have. Like, share, subscribe. If you found this video helpful, join us as we explore even more fascinating stories together.